What's going on, everybody? Optimal Reviews here, and today we're going to be going over El Jefe by Xtremis Cartel. Is it good? Is it worth it? Well, let's find out. Alright guys, so today we're going to be going El Jefe by Xtremis Cartel. Now you might notice a change in scenery. Well, I'm starting work again, and I might not have time to do a lot of reviews with school and work. So I decided, you know what, since I'm killing time, why not just do a review in my vehicle? You know why? Because I can, and it's my channel, and I can do what I want. But no, yeah, back to school, it worked out perfectly. So earlier this week, I went to visit visit Isaac Ace in New York City. He lives right in Brooklyn, and we did a review together on toxic masculinity, but mostly the Big Bang. And I haven't done the Big Bang yet on one of my shorts, but I'll plan on doing that soon. Yeah, he said I'll do the long form content, I'll do the short form content. So it worked out pretty good. And my was in New York was fantastic. I got to dance, I got to eat great food, I got to see some of the most beautiful women in the world. It was great. I mean, I had a great time. The only thing I didn't like doing in New York City was, oh my gosh, guys, I was walking an average of like anywhere between 15 to 20 miles a day. And by the end of it, my feet were just killing me. My feet were killing me. My tendons were like, oh my gosh, you need to take a break. So yeah, New York City, it was a blast. I had a great time. Hopefully I can go back there again and, you know, do some more reviews with Isaac probably next year. Hopefully sooner, but we'll see what brings us to New York City. You never know, bro, because New York City is fun. I went to Manhattan and Brooklyn. I can't say about it everywhere else, but like at least where I went was fun. So I had a wonderful time. I highly recommend all you go. But anyways, today we got El Jefe by Xtremis Cartel. This is also sold by Cartel. Now, I do have to mention that this is an older tub. It's actually expired. It expired 07 of 25. So we're going right in 09 of 25. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys something right now. These expiration dates, they really don't matter. As long as it hits, that's all I care about. It could be clumped up. It could be like drier than dry. It could be wet. But I'll still use it. But the only thing I won't use it for, if it smells like mold. Now, if your pre-workout smells like mold, guys, I'm sorry. It's time to pitch it. It's time to let it go. Or if you're gonna keep it just for yourself. But don't use it. Don't use it, because I don't want any of my viewers to get sick, because being sick sucks. And in fact, actually, might not be able to see this without me spilling it out, but oh, there we go. We can spill it. It's starting to clump up on the bottom, if you can see that. Now, that's probably because it's been around for a while. I mean, this probably was if I had to say a 2024, maybe late 2023 batch. So it's still good. I mean, it hits perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. But yeah, this is Xtremis Cartel El Jefe. So now that we got into this, let's get into the review, guys. All right, so what they're going to give you is 40-20, but we're going to go over the 20 servings because I'm not going over both of them. So for 2 scoops is about 22.9 grams, which is basically 23 grams in. Yeah, that sounds about right. The scooper's right on there. Maybe you might get an extra gram, but who cares? So first ingredient is chlorine biitrate, which gives you 600 milligrams. And then they give you chloride from pink Himalayan salt at 300 milligrams. And then they give you sodium from pink Himalayan salt at 180 milligrams. Now, they give you L-citrulline at 8,000 milligrams, which is a full, nice dose. So that's a really good dose. And then they give you beta-alanine at 4,000 milligrams. That's a nice, heavy dose. Then they give you betaine anhydrous at 3,000 milligrams. That's really nice for 3,000 milligrams. A lot of these pre's do like 2,000, 1,500, so that's a very good. Then they give you some more sodium chloride at 500 milligrams and then they give you L-norvarine at 300 milligrams. And then they give you Tascama extract. Now, this is a very interesting thing because a lot of pre-workouts do not have this. So this is actually supposed to help with blood, the flow of blood, and also it's supposed to help with mood. I can't really say much about this ingredient because there's not too many pre-workouts that have this. As far as my knowledge, this is one of the few that actually has it. So then they give you L-bitrate at 1,500 milligrams. And then they give you DMAE at 500 milligrams. That's pretty good. And then they give you a trademarked Europurl Aria genesis extract at 500 milligrams, which, in case you're wondering, that's a lot of Aria, guys. That is a lot of Aria for this. And then they give you caffeine anhydrous at 300 milligrams. See, Euros, I helped you out. Thank you for telling me how to pronounce it. Good shout out to your supplement, your reviews for helping me out. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. And then they give you theobromide at 500 milligrams. That's a stimulant, guys. That's going to help a little bit combine all the ingredients together. And then they give you another trademark ingredient, Thinfen Bea whatever, I'm not pronouncing that right, at 200 milligrams. And then they give you heliostachin at 150 milligrams. Now that is a fat burner and a stimulant. It's supposed to help with fat burning and stimulatory. That's an ingredient that's going out the window, guys. Not too many pre-workouts are putting in their ingredients anymore. Then they give you caffeine citrate at 50% at 100 milligrams. And then they give you dicaffeine malate, 75% at 100 milligrams. That's Inferna Energy. So that is a very nice three different types of pre-workouts, guys. 3 different types of caffeine in here, guys. 3 different types. Then they give you Synephrine HCl at 100 milligrams. That's going to help you sweat. That's going to help you really get the nice sweating. It's going to help some, it's going to help you a little bit with that. Then they give you yohimbine HCl at 3 milligrams, 98% purity. That's pretty good, guys. That's a nice dose of yohimbine right there. Then they give you Alpha Yo at 2 milligrams. This is nice Alpha Yo. Really good quality, I would say. And then the final ingredient is Biopurin, or black pepper extract at 10 milligrams. That's going to help absorb all the ingredients so it gets in your body, and it really helps you get pumped up, guys. It's going to really help you get pumped. Anyways, that's the ingredients, other than the dreaded food dyes that I do not like, the yellow 5 and the red 40. I hope they get rid of these soon, the food dyes. We don't need these food dyes in our pre-workouts, guys. I don't like the food dyes. You can get with the beetroot or whatever, some other ingredients. But anyways, yeah, that's the label. We're done, guys. So now that we got done with the label, how was it? How did it do? So now I'm just gonna let you know, and I still remember the first time I ever took this over a year ago, before I did even pre-workouts. This, without a doubt, if I had to compare this to anything, it was like the first time I ever had Zeus, the newer batch. Now I'm sure a lot of you old viewers know how much I do not like that pre-workout, because it claims DMHA, but I don't think it's DMHA. But we're not going to get into that. Now, the first, if you were to take this your very first ever time, you're going to get a mood lifter like you would not believe. It is an amazing mood lifter, at least after the first time when I had it. And after the second and third time, it didn't hit me like the mood like it used to. Probably because that was my first time ever using Aria and all these other ingredients. Yes, so it's just a combination of really nice. If I had to compare it to kind of like anything, it's kind of like a mood lifter that a marijuana gives you. But marijuana, forget everything. But you guys know what I'm talking about for the ones that smoke the za or the edibles. I'm not judging. Anyone can do that. But no, yeah, it's very comparable. But after that, it went away. Okay, so now that my spiel about that is over, how did it do? So for me, I took the drink. I did pump regular pump formula on top of this. Not that you need it. There's enough pumps in here to last you forever. But I did legs today, and I run this about 3 times in the past month because I wanted to get a good review and get my solid opinion on this. Overall, this is a solid a very solid, very high caffeine content. Now, you could take 1 scoop, but I recommend to get the full effect to get 2 scoops, and that's a lot of caffeine, guys. I wouldn't recommend doing 2 scoops of this more than twice a week. It's very high, and your heart rate's going to go sky high, especially on cardio. But I took the drink 20 to 30 minutes before I got to the gym, and I was actually in my car. I went to my university gym, and oh boy, I should have waited like 10 minutes before I got to the gym, because after about 15 minutes after ingesting it, I got decent beta tingles, not too bad. They only lasted about 15 minutes afterwards, and then they slowly went away. I'd give it like a 4 out of 10, not too bad. But then I was getting out of the car, so by then, this was like about 25-30 minutes after I took the drink, my heart rate just like, and I was actually measuring, and it went from like 120 just getting out of the car, but then it slowly went away. So it went away fast after this. And then I would say the Araya hits you around 35 minutes after you take the drink. Now, do I think that there's 500 milligrams of Araya in here? I don't think so. I think there might be 300, so more than half that, which not bad. I mean, still, I think I've had other pre-workouts where the Araya hits really good. This Araya is still pretty good quality, but like, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's 500 milligrams of Araya in here. I think there's more 300 per 2 scoops. And then the heliostashin comes in. Then all the caffeine starts to come in. And the nice thing about this is you get the really nice pumps during this. I did legs, and I was freaking killing it on my legs. My heart rate got pretty high on the legs, which was nice, which is what you want, because you want to pump the weight. I go heavy, and I do for reps, which we all want to do. So the energy component lasts the peak is around, I would say, 50 minutes to about an hour and 10 minutes after you take the drink. So that's where it starts to peak around there. And it slowly goes down after about an hour and 40 minutes. And then so you're going to be wired for about 2 hours after the pre-workout. So I did do some sprinting after this, and I'll tell you this, that was absolutely perfect that I could do that. Because I sprinted a little bit, my heart rate got high up, and then it went back down, and then it went back high up. I did about four or 5 hard sprints today, which is what you want. I'm trying to get back into sprinting because I injured my tendon a while ago. But yeah, this is just a really nice thing by xtremis Cartel did. Now, they do come out with a crap ton of flavors. I can't list the name of the flavors off the top of my head, but I have the peach rings right here, and the peach rings, I like it a lot. Some people I talk to do not like the flavor too much, but it's, if you don't like the flavor, it's just like crack gold. You just do it, and you just chug it, because that's what we do. We chug the drink if we don't like it. That's what we like to do. So, yeah. This is JEFE, and really, there's nothing bad about this pre-workout other than the food dyes, but I would highly recommend you guys pick this up. Pick it up at nutricartel.com. Just very nice quality pre-workout. I mean, this is a staple. This has been around for a long time. Even, I would recommend this to intermediate and beginners. Yeah, you could do 1 scoop. But I'd really recommend this for my intermediate viewers that are trying to get into pre-workouts, but they want like a nice mood lifter introduction without like just the DMHA feel of just like so much energy. They don't know what to do with it. But no, yeah, just overall good pre by NutriCartel and xtremis Cartel. They did a wonderful job on this. Pick it up if you can. I'll link this thing right below. But anyway, if you like my videos, please like, subscribe. I'm out.